back to the John and Linetia Show.
We'd like to thank Ben & Jerry's for sending us a pint of their newest creation, Mint Romney. Let's take a taste.
Ew, this is horrible.
It's like raw sewage.
This is terrible. This is bad.
Yeah, sucks like the namesake.
Oh, please don't buy
Okay.
Mint Romney.
No. Sorry,
Nasty.
Ben & Jerry's. This is
Try again.
It's like a loaded diaper. Ugh.
I'm not going to say all that. It wasn't that bad.
It was horrible. Ugh.
Speaking of bad, I really am getting tired of people deciding they're going to voice their opinion on other people and then expect no repercussions from it.
Right. Okay.
So I'm pretty sure everyone saw the story that came out last week regarding television anchor Jennifer Livingston. And she is a 37-year-old anchor reporter at WKBT-TV in La Crosse, Wisconsin. And she became the center of attention because a viewer emailed her and said, I quote, "Obesity is one of the worst choices a person can make and one of the most dangerous habits to maintain. I leave you this note hoping that you'll reconsider your responsibility as a local public personality to present and promote a healthy lifestyle."
Yes, the non-fat person who considers anybody who is overweight that it's a choice that they made, that they specifically said, I wish to be overweight right now, and that they're probably not trying to lose some of that extra weight. Yes.
I am very, very disappointed in our society as it is. Why is it that we can feel like we can just say anything we want to anyone? I don't understand it.
The funny thing is I think a lot of it is, it's internet born. This is an email, and somebody's sitting at their computer in the safety of their home, and they know that they don't have to have a face-to-face discussion, that essentially they're just sending out, their opinion. It's not as bad as the people who post anonymously on message boards and, the comment sections, and they post, really in whether it be insane stuff or inflammatory stuff or just downright mean crap. That's horrible enough as it is, but you still even got people who will attach their names, and they basically won't back down from essentially rude and crude and mean messages, mean opinions that they give.
But the news reporter, TV anchor, she did fire back and went on a 4-minute on-air segment that she acknowledged that she's overweight. And she said, you can call me fat, and yes, even obese on a doctor's chart. But she lashed out at the viewer for contributing to a culture of bad-mouthing and bullying.
Yeah.
She said, if you're at home and you're talking about the fat news lady, guess what? Your children are probably going to school and calling someone fat as well.
Right.
I would have to agree that a lot of times we do learn a lot about habits from our parents. I will say that.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
Without a
from our
doubt.
parents.
Without a doubt. The kids look at it and they think, oh, this is kind of funny at home, and then they turn around and they'll say something that they think is funny at in school.
Right.
And
I understand where the viewer is coming from too. I understand that. But still, that wasn't the viewer's place to send her an email about her weight.
yeah,
That was just rude.
It's pretty much we know probably that we could find some kind of fault, from this guy, and kind of pick on him for that fault, does he have high blood pressure? Why did you have a choice of doing that? Has he ever, owed money or things like that? Pretty much, everybody, all of these people who will send out these messages, they've got some messed up stuff that anybody else can can harp on, and a lot of it really is that they feel a certain inferiority complex, and they're only going to be made feel superior by putting someone else down.
She also said she didn't feel bad, when she was called overweight, but when she was called not being a good role model, that's what really hurt.
Well, yeah.
And I feel like she's an inspiration. This is just more proof that you can do whatever you want. In the U.S.
And what's not come up is that this guy basically has thought, it doesn't matter how smart she is, it doesn't matter how well she's done in her career, how well she is able to convey the news. Apparently, to him, her being a role model really is based on only appearance.
Yes.
Yes. I doubt that he would say this to another anchor. Hey, you've got gray hair, and I don't think that's a good role model. Why don't you take some Rogaine, dude? Or actually, Rogaine is baldness.
Yeah, but we understood.
Yeah, why don't you get some Just for Men going, okay?
Yeah.
Why don't you get some dye going? Because I don't think it's a good role model having the gray hair there, But it's interesting because he focused only on her appearance.
Yes. Yes, and she's married with 3 children, so obviously her husband finds her sexy.
Yes,
so
indeed.
That's that.
Yeah.
And actually, the only opinion that matters is her own about herself.
Right.
And she seems to have high self-esteem. So I say stay out of the girl's business, mind your own business, and focus on something else you need to take care of in your life.
Yeah, that's right.
I just don't like when people do that. Okay, I'm off my soapbox.
All right. We'll be right back after these words from the new cologne Corrugated, the first cologne for homeless people. Available at fine dumpsters and underpasses nationwide.
You're listening to the John and Linetia Show.